making super yummy and simple beef empanadas. So if you want to see how I made this product, then just keep watching. Time. Ingredients for my beef empanadas. I have some ground beef, garlic, onions, some crescent recipe creation seamless dough sheet. So it's basically the crescent rolls without the dotted thingamajiggies to cut them. And then I am using burrito seasoning mix because it's going to be a, I guess, Mexican inspired beef empanada. So let me just get started. The thing I did was mince my garlic and chopped up my onions, and they're all different kinds of sizes. Nobody really looks at the sizes of your onions, so that doesn't really matter. First, I'm going to cook off the ground beef, and then I'm going to drain the excess fat. And this is about 2 pounds of so I have our ground beef just waiting for us over here. I'm going to saute the garlic and onions, and then I'm going to add my seasoning and added a tad bit of vegetable oil. If you have olive oil, that'll be better, but I don't right now. So I added some vegetable oil because my garlic was kind of burning. Garlic and onions is just smelling so good. So I'm just going to wait for the onions to soften a little bit. Then I'm going to add my ground beef, and I added my seasoning and about a cup of water. And now I'm just going to mix it all up and let it simmer and wait for the ground beef and onions to soak up all that water. And then my ground beef mixture will be done for our beef empanadas. The dough that was popped out of the can. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a medium size, maybe small to medium size bowl as my, what's the word called? As a guide, whatever, to make my little circle. I'm just going to push that in, and that is where I'm going to fill my empanadas. My dough for my empanadas. Ground beef mixture all cooked up. I'm going to put about a tablespoon or maybe a little bit more onto a little bit more than a tablespoon. You want to try to put the beef mixture on one side, because when you flip over your dough, you want it to give enough room to seal it. Just folded my dough over, and it looks like a half moon, and then I'm going to use a fork to seal how it looks with it all sealed. I'm just going to wait to finish off making the rest before I put it in the oven at 375 degrees for about 10 to 13 minutes. You want to give it a little poke in the middle. I used a fork and I poked it 3 times, or else your empanada might just burst. Empanadas are all assembled, so they are ready to go. Empanadas baked for about 11 minutes, and they're nice and golden brown and ready to be eaten. There you go. Yum.